What it's saying?
That's what I We go assistant, no broadcast.
I think it's gone. I think it's gone.
Now that works.
What it's saying, huh?
Y'all can that works.
Hold up, let me see.
It works.
That's us?
Nah, this is my phone. It's working now.
Yours ain't going.
Mine ain't going? It said connected to chat.
I'll hook mine to this one here. All right.
It'll say connected, but yours ain't even saying it's event like that.
Huh? Mine's not there?
I thought I could see it. There you go.
Go to the main.
There we go. It's mine.
Oh, yeah, it's live.
Well, hey, well, let me not try that with our page. Go on our page.
Yeah, try to go on out.
You have to log into the page and see it?
It should automatically. I just have to live in see off my page.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking off my page on y'all.
Okay. Go to create event.
You just title it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I did last night. That bit worked perfect. And I'm gonna go look on our page. Just do a little test run, and I'm gonna sign in on our page and see what it's doing. Good dog. What you went to? Nah, I'm on our page. Where I go to see if we cast. Like what did you go to this one?
He started it up on y'all.
Alright, we finna do a little test run.
Yeah, I just go to Louisiana St. Now you gotta give it a second. You gotta give it a second or something. But we going live with it right now. Let me see. We're dealing with Jake guys.
Yeah, you see my checklist all day.
That's what yesterday. I did that. That's create event. When I went to create event, it was hard.
I'm just
I did to this one here. That one I went to create event. That bitch ain't gonna show up, bro.
you was gonna say
My side. Hating on.
that stream lab.
You go
It
to
don't even
that.
say upcoming event or nothing.
No, it will work out. It's just gonna take a few minutes to upload after you finish with that.
You had went to create event?
I went to create event, yeah.
Which page you on? Y'all on the first page or the second page?
No, they deleted the first page. All we got is the second one.
Second. They deleted the top page.
Nah, that is a car.
Hey, watch back.
Don't fuck with him, man.
And see the Issachar team.
Alright. Go like put mine on there. And I'm gonna go to where we'll be.
You can grab it. You can grab it from the page.
Huh?
Well, I'm just gonna go up there.
I'm saying. Alright.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm just paranoid off of last night. I did it that same motherfucking way. And that bitch, remember?
Yeah, I got more what's called
memory.
Yeah, I ain't got shit on my phone.
Alright, let's roll with it.
That's why I turn it.
No. You talking about me enough, boy?
I'll put it down there.
Huh?
I'll put it down there.
I was about to say, we put that bitch right there to let the brother watch it. We can catch everything. Let me get
It doesn't mean I fuck the worst of the worst. I'm in hell.
and just lift that bitch all the way up.
I'm in hell.
I'm on the side.
Just come up higher too, don't it?
I can ride. You can raise that up. Oh, fix that leg right there.
This one. This one.
I don't believe nothing you say.
Oh, man.
They're gonna see that bitch. That bitch was on the wheel. I can only wish that every muscle block. My time is shot. What you looking at? Not them. Maybe somebody like that. That told them they was bringing like
Yeah.
we need some
Yeah. Are you ready? Start it off. Hey, y'all.
Y'all ready? I can.
Let's go.
Tell me when you're ready.
You gonna shoot me go?
Nah, I'm about to go get the jacket. I'm gonna stay a little bit probably.
Cause well, let me give you this up. But that's just for the
Nah,
fight.
I'm gonna use your phone. Well, damn. Let me see your phone and call him real fast. See how far you got. Want me to start it?
Open up, I can shit, y'all. Go ahead and open up, I can start. Get it going.
You on?
Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the destruction of America, but first and foremost, to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Before we do that, like always, we're going to face the East. Give all praise and glory and honor to the Heavenly Father and His Son by their true names.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash.
That's right. Okay. We're going to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners that's rightly dividing this word in truth and sincerity, okay? All right. Got the Passover that's coming up at sundown. You know, we got brothers from the New Orleans camp, brothers from the Mississippi Gulf Coast camp, you know, and we all coming out here, man, to bring fire on this place. And Lord willing, this is our last Passover. All right, somebody give me that. We're going to open up with something to call flesh. Let's just say, no more be said that the Lord power that brought us out of Egypt, man. And somebody give me the one in Revelation, spiritual Egypt, Revelation 11.
I got you. Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, says Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, that it shall no more be said.
And we're in those days, okay? This is what we're commemorating tonight. What are we commemorating tonight, Aki? The what? The Passover. When we go into the Passover, it's talking about when the angels passed over what? Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt. So we're in the time where we're still talking about what? Ancient Egypt. Because we're presently current in what? Present day Egypt. But go ahead, brother.
The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right? But it says till no more be said. Go ahead.
But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
All right. Has that happened yet?
No.
It hasn't happened yet, man. So we're in the time where we're not going to be commemorating ancient Egypt no more. That's why we always come out, we be like, man, Lord willing, this is the last Passover. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be looking to the next, man, we doing it big this Passover, Lord willing, the next Passover even greater.
Right.
We don't look forward to the next Passover, man.
Right.
Every Passover, Lord willing, this is the last one. So it says that the Lord power that delivered us out of the North Country, okay? And that's talking about America. Because contrary to popular belief, America will be destroyed.
That's right.
Right? And the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel are going to be saved out of this destruction.
Right.
Okay? So give me that Revelation. Go ahead,
Revelation 11.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Let's see this. All right.
Which spirit?
And what is that great city? Which is spiritually? Because key word, spiritually. We know that you're not gonna find America in the Bible as far as the actual name, man.
Right.
Don't be simple. That's why it says spiritual. You have to be spiritual to know what these prophecies are going into, man. All right, go ahead.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right. Why is it called sodomy, man? Because of what? All of the violence. You know what I'm saying? They know what it's in for. All of the filthiness and violence. Man on man, woman on woman, man. And y'all push that madness out here. All right? America is the top nation when it comes to homosexuality and lesbianism, man.
Right.
America is number 1 on the earth. So what other nation can qualify to be spiritual Sodom, man? And what happened to Sodom?
Got destroyed.
And the scriptures even tell you it should be even more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than what it is going to be for today, man. For this place. Finish it off, huh?
Where also our Lord was crucified.
That's right. And how did they crucify the Lord, man? By putting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Jeremiah 17:4, right? Destroying your heritage, man. Yahweh Shah, keep it one right here. Yeah, Yahweh Shah, that is our heritage, man. He's the chief of our heritage, right? So when you beat him out of our memory, you have destroyed us. The scripture said what? Smite the shepherd, and what? The sheep shall scatter, man. And that's what you did. You did it physically, and you spiritually did it. Why I said earlier, the key word is spiritually, man. Go ahead. One more verse and then.
Verse 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
Hey, you got people walking by us right now, taking pictures. You know, Edomites telling people that they're telling us we need to move and so on and so forth. They're looking at us in a state of what? Mourning. Right? We're crying and we're sighing right now. So the nation of Israel, whether you're oblivious to it or not, you're in a state of mourning, man. And what are these heathens doing to help you? Nothing. They're doing what in return? Licking your fucking swords.
Right.
Making merchandise of your ass, man. Exploiting your black ass. And your red, I mean not your red, but your high yellow and your brown asses, man. That's what they doing to you. All right? Do what you're about.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
And this is, remember, this is how we were spiritually, this is how our Lord was spiritually crucified, man. Go ahead.
And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
Right, and how did that happen, man? Through chattel slavery, man. These same people that's walking around looking at us, taking pictures and gawking down and stuff like we some type of animals at the zoo. These are those same people, man, that stripped you of your nationality, stripped you of your power, stripped you of your king, man.
Right.
Just like these Edomites have a president, we had an actual king.
Right.
We didn't have a Caesar. We didn't have what they called it, emperor and a fucking president or a pharaoh, man. We had a physical king that ruled over us, man.
Right.
And he's alive today. It's just that he's the creator of all things. You know? Esau thought you killed him, but you didn't do anything but made him what? Stronger.
Sick.
Go ahead.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
That's right, man. You Negroes in Southern Kingdom, y'all didn't know about America, man. As a whole. Y'all was over there in West Africa, man. You Negroes didn't know shit about America, man. You didn't know nothing about Louisiana, California, New York, Chicago, Mississippi River. You didn't know nothing about this shit, man. You know? When the Lord brought your ass over here at the what? The bottom of boats, man. Where the slavery sign? You know what I'm saying? He brought you here on the bottom of boats, man.
Right.
Why wouldn't you want the Lord to pass over and destroy this bitch, man?
Right.
You know? Somebody give me the account in Leviticus where the Lord commanded them to put the blood over the doorpost. I know you hold one now. The one that, the Exodus, like when the Lord commanded them to put the blood over the doorpost. You know? And that's what we're doing. Somebody get Hebrews, the 11th chapter. You got the one in Exodus? Okay, you got it right. Somebody get the one that where there's no shedding of blood, no remission of sin. Hebrews 11 or whatever. I forgot the verse. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Exodus chapter 12, start at 3. It says, "Speak ye unto the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take unto them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house." It says, "For if the household be little for the lamb, let him and his neighbors next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls, every man according to his eating."
Right. So basically, you get a lamb according to each house, according to one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. You select that lamb. Go ahead.
Right, it says, "You shall make your account for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year."
That sounds like your house shot at me.
Right.
But remember, where they spiritually crucified our Lord. Key word, spiritually. Go ahead.
It says,
Now this is physically happening right here. Go ahead.
It says, "Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. And ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. In the whole, it says, in the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening."
Hey, brother. You saw something on that sign that caught your attention? You saw your tribe? What tribe you from? Where you from? South America? Honduras? You from the tribe of Zebulon. You're an Israelite according to the Bible.
Right.
America gonna be destroyed, so you better tell your family to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. His name Yahweh, and his son's name Yahweh Shah.
Right.
All
Right.
right. All right.
What?
Real quick.
This is Hebrews chapter 9, verse 14. "How much more shall the blood of a Mashiach, who through the eternal Spirit offered
Let's
himself..."
hold up. But that can go right here. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 7 says, "And they shall take of the blood, extracted from the two side posts."
On the side post of the door. Right? Literally. This is spiritually what Yahweh Shah did for us. Did Yahweh Shah have any blemish?
Nope.
Was he a female or was he a male?
Male.
Was he the first or was he the second born, the third born? Scriptures say he's the first and the last, man.
Right.
All right? And that blood, brother, finna get in that Hebrews 11 and then go to that.
Yeah, I want to say that blood represents the word, man. All right, and the two side posts represent your mind. Because we're not in Egypt anymore. There's no more, which are spiritual death angels finna come around, man. So to spiritually put that blood on your door, spiritually to put that blood on the doorpost is you getting the word, man. Woo. Embedded in here.
That's right.
Which is your mind, man. In order to, what's going on in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, get that month of tall, man. Being to man is the exempt from judgment, man.
Right.
So it's a very important point to get this word in you, man. Because guess what? In Ezekiel the 9th chapter, that same death angels are finna come back, man. It's gonna kill everything. Just like they killed all the firstborn back then, they're gonna come back right beside again, man.
Right.
In a form of famine,
Yeah.
pestilence, mourning, and war, man.
Yeah. You got the example? Let's bring it up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. "And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city."
Yeah, we're in the city, man.
Right.
This is a city. All right? You got city, towns, you know, whatever, villages, whatever, man. Countries, whatever. This is finna happen again, man. Go ahead.
Through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
They're marked. The brother just read that in Exodus, right? About what? Marking the what? The doorposts. What the scripture says, everything that was written aforetime was written what?
Learning.
You see what I'm saying? So when they marked their blood, according to this law, on the doorpost, what happened to judgment on their household? It passed over them.
Right.
Which is synonymous with the word what? Exemption.
Right.
Okay? What the word exemption means? To be what? Excluded from judgment. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
And Jerusalem, we all know, is the people before the place, man. It says that Judah shall be in the neck of the enemies, man. And then we're going to Jeremiah 50 and 51, it says that Israel and Judah shall be oppressed together. So if Judah is in the neck of the enemy, where the hell you think the northern kingdom is in?
Same place.
We just had a big clique of them right there from Honduras, man. And you got Luku up walking all up down the damn sidewalk and shit. So you clearly see that Israel, the northern and the southern kingdom, are being oppressed together, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Okay, you got 21, 19 plus 2 brothers, 21 all together. That's out here sighing and crying, man. Right? For what?
For all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right. What they not doing abomination in Egypt, man? What were they worshiping in Egypt, man? Jacob wasn't being righteous in Egypt. Israelites went up in there calling on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in Egypt, man. The Lord had to raise up Moses to take the Israelites out of Egypt and separate them from the Egyptian ways, man.
Right.
And then give them the law, in which it was put on those tablets, or what we call in this term, in this day and age, was put right, man. Prior to that, it was oral. So you put a big group of Israelites in wicked-ass ancient Egypt and expect them to morally pass a law? Come on, man. That was all over the damn place. And that's why the Lord had killed 2/3 of their asses in the wilderness.
Right.
All right.
Matthew 26 and 26, it says, and as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it, and breaked it, and gave it to his disciples, and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." And he took the cup, and gave it thanks, and gave it unto them, saying, "Drink it, ye all of it."
Somebody give me when the Lord told Ezekiel to eat the whole roll. Ezekiel 3. And they came in, and it was sweet in my mouth and spit in my stomach. Go ahead.
It says, "For this is my body," my bad. "This is my blood of the New Testament," which is,
and that word testament goes back to covenant, man. And that covenant is what the brother about to go to in Hebrew, which is beautiful. Go ahead,
right. Showing you also that the blood is the word, man.
Right.
All right. This is my blood, my word of the New Testament, which is spilled for many, for the remissions of sins.
Many what? Of the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
Right.
The elect, man. Go ahead.
He says, "But I will say unto you, I would not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until the day when I drink it new with you."
And with the Lord going until he was symbolically using his blood, then he's going literally speaking about wine, man. That's a literal thing of Yayan that the Lord got set to the side. But he was using Yayan as an example of his blood.
Of his word.
You know? Like the brother about to back it up with the word, the roll. Yeah. What is the roll? Go ahead. Go ahead, guy.
That's why Yahushua was the tester to the test.
That's the brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 1. "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest."
Did the brother just not read that? Yahushua, he called it bread, right? It's the same thing. What is that bread? What? The word. Right? What is the roll? The word.
Right.
Go ahead.
"Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel."
Did not the Lord say, this bread is for me?
Right.
Same message, man. And that many, which goes to show you, is talking about Israel. Go ahead.
So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat.
Now this is the mark of exception. The Lord is not literally going around putting blood on brothers' foreheads, man.
Right.
Or sending angels putting literal blood on our doorposts.
Right.
It goes back to Revelation 11, where we started from. Spiritually crucified our Lord, man.
Hey, man, you be a numbskull go put blood on the side of your doorpost. You have every city homicide police
see, I
set
hear
your goddamn
this.
mouth. Serious shit, man. You gotta be running forensics, digging up shit.
Evidence.
Where the body at?
No, they're gonna lock your ass up for animal cruelty.
Yeah, why you heard that first 48 music? Shit crazy, man. But you got G-Man and guys like that. They're gonna do that shit, man. They gonna literally go to the store. Hey, you want some meat? No, I just need that little blood right there. I go home and whack the dope post, man. Them stars like that, man.
But you know what? You got guys that literally been going through that shit.
Yeah, man.
Talking about, man, I'm keeping. You got guys that don't follow the New Testament. They call themselves, what they call them, Old Testament. It's a term that they call themselves, but they only follow the Old Testament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got niggas that's walking on the earth just like that today.
Right, man.
Go ahead,
They got
I know y'all brothers got something down there. All right.
They got people literally, you know, when they say flee to the mountains, they got people literally leaving America going to Israel. Like they can escape the judgment.
Y'all brother want to get into something down there?
That was going into basically the post, and when you go into that post, it's the fullness of the breast. And we know the breast that we suck is what? The word. That's where we get the learning from, all right? That's the post when you go in there, yeah. But this John 6, and 32, yeah, it's the fullness of the breast that we should suck, which is the word. But this John 6 and 32, it says, Then Yahweh shall say it unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not that bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven.
Amen. And that true bread from heaven is the word. Beautiful precept.
Right.
What do you do with bread?
I got more.
You eat it. Go ahead,
Right. And if I can add to it, he said, Man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High.
Right. Which going into when Jake hear bread, Jake gets what? Simple.
Yeah.
And thinking it's talking about literal food, man. So that's the Lord, beautiful point the brother brought up. That's the Lord showing you that when he talk about bread, he's spiritually talking about this word, man.
Right.
Go ahead,
It says 33, For the bread of Yahweh is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life unto the word,
and who
which
was
was the
that?
word. John 1 and 1.
Beautiful.
It was he who came down, which he was the word. He is the word.
Right.
So that's why he said, eat, take of my flesh. But this is, in the blood of the wine. Yeah, you're right.
Beautiful, right.
Me and the white eat of them. Yeah. You literally eating off the tree of life.
That's right,
That's the tree of life
He
that
is
was
the
in the
tree of
garden.
life. He is the
Exactly. That was the tree. Yeah, y'all got it. You got it, quiet, or whoever y'all next.
This is John 1 and 14. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
Right.
And beheld his glory. The glory of all, the glory as the only begotten of the Father.
Like the word, the word what? Dwelled among us. The only begotten of the Father, meaning that he was the only thing that Yahweh himself created.
Right.
Go ahead.
Full of grace and truth.
And what is truth? How do you find the truth? By what? Read.
Search the scriptures.
Searching out the scriptures. Search ye the scriptures, man. You know? It says study to show thyself approved. You also have to research, man. You got to go into etymology and shit like that, man.
Right on.
You got to go into history. You got to know the history.
Right on.
You ain't got to get too deep and just turn it to just put the scriptures to the side and just strictly some old Pan-Africanism shit. Don't get it twisted, man. But you got to know how to go into the history of these people, man.
Right.
At the end of the day. All right? Go ahead.
What did Yahweh Shah give? He gave understanding.
Right.
You know, if I may add real quick, bring up a precept, just to back it. It's Ecclesiastes 15, I
understanding shall she feed him and give him the water of wisdom to drink.
Beautiful.
And what's that bread of understanding, man? These scriptures, man. Yahweh shot, man.
Right.
You know? And that water of wisdom is what? This word, man. It's the same thing. It's synonymous, man. You know, it complements each other, man. Because what it tell you, what that is, John 7:38. You know, what is it out?
Belly shall flow the rivers of living water.
The rivers of living water, man. You know, what that gives you? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. And this word shall be our what? Stability, man. And what bread do is stabilize you. Bread, just a loaf of bread will keep you stable, man. It'll keep you stable for a week, man. Just a loaf of bread, man. If you portion it right, man. With a little bit of water.
Put your little syrup on that thing.
There you go.
Then that oil.
Little oil. There you go, right there. You got it, bro.
It's John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow the rivers of living water.
Out of your belly, out of your mouth, man, out of your mind shall flow the rivers of living water, man. You know, because your mind is your belly as well, man.
Right.
You know, that's why the scriptures tell you, man, it's not what goes in the man that defiles, what comes out of it, man. It's talking about your teachings, your doctrines, man.
That's right.
When you go into the word doctrine, it just means teaching, man.
That's right.
You know,
Basically,
Go ahead.
it basically goes, it shows forth what you've been eating.
exactly.
You've been eating on abominations, you're going to spit out abominations.
Right.
You're going to say Adam had no belly button.
Right.
You're going to say,
Coming out the book of Enoch and all that shit.
you're going to say that John the Baptist wasn't a man of the Lord.
Right.
You've been eating
Pop your
catfish,
woman
nigga.
and sodomize your woman.
Yeah, you've been eating chitlins, man.
Right.
John the Baptist was a man of the Lord.
Yeah, he been eating his word, obviously.
Right?
Obviously, he been eating his word. And so, like, if I can add, when you eat the shit, you got to digest it, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna come out your rear end, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But it goes back to what me and Hakim were talking about like a couple weeks ago. You got what you call antonyms, and you got what you call synonyms. A synonym is different words that have the same meaning.
Right.
So one scripture might say bread, the other scripture might say water. But you gotta have precept. Another precept might say roll, like the brother said. Right, but you gotta go with precept upon precept, line upon line, to see it all goes back to the word, man.
Right.
And the word goes back to who? Yahweh. To say for what? It say, I'm paraphrasing, it says, search the scripture, it says, no. Lo, I come in the volume of the book.
That's what I got. I got it right here.
Go ahead with that one right quick.
All right. Hebrews 10:7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
And that's right, man. So it all leads, whether we talking about water, bread, a roll, whatever, it all leads back to Yahweh, man. We could play semantics with words all day, man. We could play semantics all day, but all of it goes back to the Lord, man. All right? Now y'all got that Hebrews without the remission shedding of blood?
That's in the same chapter.
It's in it's 10 and it got plus 11. Get the one, somebody get the one that say there's no shedding of blood, there's no remission of sin. I got Hebrews you. 11. This is Hebrews 9. Oh, it's 9. Okay,
Yeah.
Salaki. All right.
22. And almost all things are.
Go like 2 more verses back, like you gonna see it.
I got you. Verse 20 actually.
Go ahead.
Hebrews 9 and 20. Saying, this is the blood of the testament, which the Most High.
The blood of the what?
Testament.
Testament. What the word testament means again? Covenant, man. Okay, go ahead.
This is the blood of the testament which the Most High have enjoined unto you.
So when you go to the Bible, you hear New Testament, Old Testament. That's not 2 different books, man.
That's right,
That's talking about Yahweh. He is the New Testament.
Come in the volume of the book.
The Old Testament was basically a rehearsal, right, to prepare these people for the coming of our Lord, to ultimately become that particular sacrifice. That's why we don't have to kill animals no more.
That's right, That's right.
All right. Which we go to show that it all go back to it. After Brother Burnett, you got it. Go ahead.
Moreover, he sprinkled with blood both the tabernacle and all the vessels.
Hey, did not the brother bring out earlier about that blood put on the doorpost, man? And then he went back way in the beginning of the Bible. We in the end of the book.
Right.
And you talking about this is 2 different books?
Come on.
It's one story. Go ahead. and all the vessels of the ministry.
Go ahead.
And almost all these are by the law purged with blood.
Right, man.
And without shedding of blood is no remission.
Hey, there's no exemption without the blood of Yahushua.
Right on.
There's no salvation if you're not trying to come this way, man.
Right.
That's what Passover is about, man. We know we know who we serve. Ye know not what you worship, man. We know what we worship. We know exactly. We're gonna be teaching you people how to do it, man.
Right.
We're gonna be the new elites in the world to come, man. All you old proud ass Israelites, you're gonna have to come to these men, man, to be taught. You know?
This is one of my favorites, man. This is Sirach 39:26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and soap.
Somebody get Revelation 11 when it says the fire came out of their mouth.
It says,
No. Matter of fact, get the one that say I shall make the words in your mouth fire and them stubble.
Yeah.
Stubble. Yeah,
the
get
principal
that
things for the whole use of man's life are water.
one. Right, because the brothers just brought out that water, right? Was that y'all brought that water out? One of y'all brothers went into that water.
Right.
Yeah, the
No.
brother.
This brother, the brother Damash Pot, he went into that water. So we didn't elaborate on the water, right? Brother gonna hit that fire. Go ahead.
Water, fire, iron, and soap,
Go ahead.
flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grapes.
Now, what does all of that have in common? What does all of those things go outside of that fire? It goes into your belly, man.
Right.
Which spiritually is talking about your spirit, man, or your mind, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
It says oil and clothing. The Lord always says
Put on your armor. Put on the armor.
put on the garments. When the Lord comes back, don't let them find you naked without your garments.
Right on.
All right, having that oil, the milk. It says iron sharpened iron. I mean another brother. The list goes on and on and on and on, man.
Hey, and that's beautiful that brother went there because when you go into synonyms, like I said earlier, it's different words that have the same meaning. Period. All right. Yeah, that fire.
This is Jeremiah 5 and verse 14. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
Right, man. Like I add to it, that just shows the works of our people, man. You know, like they obey wood because of what, man? Because their works are not grounded, man. Right. You know, they haven't been actually committing themselves to this truth, man. Right. You know, that's why they say precious in what it is, 2 Corinthians or 1 Corinthians, precious stones, hay, gold tried in the fire, so on and so forth, man. You know, that shows your works, man. That shows your mind state, man, whether you get offended by this word or not, man. You know, whether you're offended by rebuke and correction or not, man. You know.
I know y'all brother well want to bring this piece.
I got you.
Go ahead,
This 1 John 5, 5, I'm starting at verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth that Yahushua is the son of Yahweh? This is he that came by water and blood.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go again. Synonyms of the same thing. Go ahead.
This is he that came by water and blood, even Yahushua HaMashiach, not by water only, but by water and blood.
Yeah, man, because the water is the word. But somebody had to die. And his name was Yahushua. Somebody get that real quick. Acts 5 and 29. I know y'all really got some heat down there. I know they got some heat on their head too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we know we know the word is the water. But sacrifice comes with it. Just like us, do we not have to sacrifice for the Lord? The Lord said he did it forsake not his own life. Right? You're gonna lose it, man. Yeah. So you have to be willing to become a sacrifice just like Yahushua was, man. Right. You have to be willing to be crucified like the Lord.
And that wicked ass nigga Kobe said that. He said in order to become great,
you gotta be willing to die.
You gotta be willing to give up everything. Friends, know, your daily life, whatever, to affect what you put your craft in.
And this Negro was talking about the damn basketball. How
Okay.
much more you supposed to be behind who the hell you are, man? You know?
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, not cutting the grass on a Sunday,
That's right, man.
right? Being a
With the extension cord
yeah,
today.
with the stitcher card, man. Being a decorative shop, being a what's that? Tire murder. You know, niggas out here murdering tires on curbs, man.
Multiple tire homicide.
Yeah, man.
It's Revelation 6 and 6.
It's the truth, though, man. Take me true.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny,
There you go.
and 3 measures of barley
You
for
feel
a
what
penny.
the priest about?
No.
Oh, so like.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, you got it, Doc. Go ahead.
And it is the spirit that bear witness, because the spirit is
Okay,
true.
so the Lord, well, I know where you finna go with it. we got so far we got 3 things, right? We got the water, we got the blood, and the brother just said the what?
Yeah. The spirit.
So is that talking about 3 gods in the heaven that's arguing over who got the power?
No.
God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Man.
Right. Trinity.
We giving you the breakdown. We
Right.
giving you the understanding. It's all synonyms, man.
Right.
Simple. Go ahead.
For there are 3 that bear record in heaven.
So we gave you the water, right? We gave you the fire. We gave you the blood, and we gave you the spirit, man. Right? And when it say 3 that bear record, that means what? They're all in what? Agreement with each other.
Word.
Go ahead.
In that order.
The Father, the Word, and the Holy Ghost, and these 3 are one.
That's why we all start out when we push out these camps, man, and push out these messages to the 12 tribes of Israel. We always start out by giving praises to who? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. That's the Heavenly Father, that's the Son, and that's the Spirit, man. The Spirit ain't no entity that's walking around talking to Yahweh Shai like, hey, they gotta worship me too, man.
Right.
Hold your Bibles up. That's the Rakakadash right here, man.
Oh, no.
That's the Rakakadash.
One more verse, I'll show. And it says, and there are 3 that bear witness in earth, the spirit, and the water, and the blood.
We go, man.
And these 3
Now,
agree.
after all these precepts we done went through, if that's too high for you to understand, bro, it's not for you, man.
Come on now.
If you get a Trinity out of that, it's just not for you.
Right.
It don't get no simpler than that, man. Beautiful precept, man. Go ahead. I know, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
You want to go out? Yeah, real quick. Let's get to the point. Well, one above. Second Ezra 15 or 14 and 30. 14 and 38, it says, and the next day, behold, a voice called unto me, saying, Ezra, open thy mouth, and drink that I give thee.
Hey, man, drink. That's
Drink.
something what that's going what? In your what? Spirit. Drink spiritually.
Right. It says, drink that I give thee to drink. Then I opened my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full.
Hey, that full cup, not half.
Full.
Not just a little drop, the whole thing, the whole
bring it
roll,
home.
the whole roll from cover to cover.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Then opened I my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full as it were with water, but the color of it was as fire.
Come on.
Go again, man. And what does that bring into that fire, right? Because that fire is what's gonna what? Condemn all of you wicked, man. That fire is what cuts you wicked people, man. Those of you who are transgressing these laws and refusing to come back to your nationality and this truth, man. This is a cut to you. It hurts you, man. A lot of niggas wanna fight. A lot of women get all in their feelings and emotions. Some people call the police on us and stuff like that because it's spiritually burning their ass up, man.
Oh, no.
And also, on the other hand, it puts fire on our ass, man.
Oh, no.
Right.
Because we slip. We
Right.
get weak, man.
Right.
We fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we watch a video, you might see your brothers doing a video and hit right on the head what you going through.
Yeah.
You might see the apostle do a video. man, that's a cut dealt, man. Shit, I need to go fast. I need to go repent. I need to get my fucking mind right, man. That's fire on our ass as well. So how much more you none and you naysayers, man? You know?
Right. There's another example of what the whole house, once the Lord put that breath of life in us, you know, sin used his skin and everything else came around. But it's the same thing about to happen with Ezra, man. Which the same thing happened to him happened to us, man. Next verse says, and I took it and drunk it, and when I had drunk it, my heart uttered understanding and wisdom.
Wait, what's the heart?
The mind. Yeah, that's a fine.
Go ahead.
My heart uttered understanding and wisdom grew in my breast.
And wisdom grew in his breast. Right? Those are what? Synonyms about the same thing, man. It all goes back to what? This truth, man. Point blank.
And it says, for my spirit strengthened my memory.
Right, man.
And what? You want us to know this?
Yeah, and your memory like that, that's a beautiful precept. Right? Because the Lord is bringing us back into the truth. Bringing us back. Because once upon a time, we all knew we were Israelites, man.
Right. We'll jump to 37,
you know. And the brother brought that out when it says what? Going back to Revelation 11:11, where your Lord shall be crucified, right? Right? And then it also says, what's that other one? What I said, smite the shepherd and the sheep shall scatter. Right. So guess what? The sheep have been scattered, but now the Lord got his men out here to do what? Bring the fold back. Right.
Like the prodigal son, man.
You know? Go ahead, huh?
The story about the prodigal son? You know? Like, even that analogy when the Lord say, if one sheep was to, go abroad, would you not go after it?
Right.
And that's what during the spirit, that's what's happening now. Those sheep are being gathered every different corners of the earth, man.
Right.
You know?
The angels applaud when somebody comes back to the
When one person does, just one, they applaud, man.
That's right. I'm going to bring this last one. Chapter 47, it says, for in them is the spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom.
Wait. Hey, spring. Fountain. Is that talking about literal waters, man? No. It's spiritual.
Somebody get John 7:38, man.
You know? When somebody say, I'm out here like a street light. Do that mean, are they telling you I'm a street light? I'm just going to show simplicity how Jake is all into what they call them punchlines and shit like that. Nigga tell you I'm out here like a street light. That don't mean he's a street light. That just means he's telling you, man, the way you look at a street light is always outside.
Yeah, metaphor.
That's liking it to me, man.
He posted up.
We get that from our, there you go. Literally. We get that from our Heavenly Father, man.
Right,
you don't see Esau going around dropping shit like that.
And that Neutron drops that shit dry and lame.
No salt.
They got swagger. And they take every fucking thing. It's like you seen that video, them trying to take your team, your Howard shot, man. It's on a whole other. Hey, man.
Beautiful, bro.
It says, for in them is the spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of understanding, man.
Wisdom, and understanding. Right. All right. And so that's what that fountain and that spring represents. Go ahead. I know y'all brother got some brothers.
Revelation 6:6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. They go hand in hand with the precept the brother brought up, all these things that are principle of life. Wine, oil, bread, and fire, man. And the Most High equivalizes that to the word, man. The word, when it's that fire, he told you, I put you in the land of the Chaldeans for your good, man. It's to purify you, man. It's to make you better. Fire is a cleansing agent.
Right.
So that when that spirit get on you and you eat pork, eat shrimp, guess what? It condemns you.
Right.
The word condemns you and be like, man, I gotta stop this shit. I gotta change my life.
Fire is gonna do either two things. It's gonna consume your ass or it's gonna purify you. One of the two.
Right. I'm gonna say something too. I see why, going back about 2 weeks ago, I see why the Lord called a lot of you Israelites dross, man. And like you look at ISBK, them guys are the dross. Because when you get into, like I did oil and gas, when you get into metals and heating up pipes and shit, you know how you weld, you see that shit that runs off, that shit that runs off, that's dross. It turns, that's all these 2/3 and whack jobs out here, man.
Purities.
Yeah. Even with gold, when you purify gold, the drossing of the gold is like garbage. It's worthless. It's worthless. Even when that scripture when the Lord says you have become tin, iron, those are metals of no value.
Right.
And that's what you some of you camps are liking into that, man. Some of you niggas that get in these camps are like that, man. You are worthless, man. You ain't bringing nothing to the table, man. You got brothers in the camp. You got different elders in the camp. Apostles carrying all this load. While you sitting there, you just on Snapchat. You just walking along, man.
And free. I get a free ticket in the kingdom. Yeah. I ain't gotta do a motherfucking thing. I'm in here.
Hey man, what the fuck, man?
Alright, I'm ready to go ahead, Ariel. Y'all got some more down there?
I'm a wild hand one.
Alright, I'm finna let y'all brothers bring y'all precepts up. Go ahead. And y'all brothers down there, y'all finna come up.
This is just to back up how the fire is a refining agent that tries the pure metals like the gold and silver and gets the precious while it casts off the dross. This is a Syrah.
You know something? You ever notice the real pure shit? They put magnets to the shit with sticks. You haven't seen drops. Shit that's mixed with metals. That shit drop, you know? Yeah. That's these camps, man. When you start saying John the Baptist was the man of the Lord, man, you out of that, man. You done. You are done, man.
The Lord deals just like this. I mean, that even goes that the ideology of something pure. It even goes back to the fabric that you wear on your clothes. The Lord don't even want you with mixed fabric. Yeah. Whatever you wear, it go all the way down to the stitch, man.
Hey, like you niggas out there, you don't like wearing fake Jordans, man?
Right.
You know, you got instead of hitting the Jordan sign, you getting Ray Lewis on that bitch doing this shit. You don't want that shit to the Lord.
Jordan holding a football.
Yeah, you got fucking
like a wide receiver catching the football.
Yeah, man. You got Rick Ross on the emblem and shit, man.
27 on that.
Yeah, you know, you want the real McCoy, you want the real deal, man. It's crazy, man.
Go ahead, All right.
Hey, go ahead, put it up, man.
Oh, it's all good. This is my first one, Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Amen. And that's what we are not. We in fire, man. Every last one of these brothers that you see on this camera, man, are going through fire. You know, we don't come out here looking for handouts. We don't come out here pole-mouthing. We don't come out here looking like we suffering, man. We come out here with our fucking head high and our chest out, man. Straight the fuck up. The Lord not gonna abandon none of us. We know that. We're faithful.
Why do y'all about y'all?
You know. Now when we depart tomorrow, some type of demon gonna fuck with a brother. I mean, it comes with the territory and stuff like that, man. But what do? We learn from those things, and it makes us what? Stronger.
Resist the devil, he will flee from you.
That's right. And also we possess what you call wisdom and knowledge.
Right.
We know how to take a demonic attack from whether it's through a human, through a family member, or just fucking through the government, through whatever.
Right.
We know how to filter it through the Bible to keep us from flashing the fuck out, right? Or doing some silly shit, man.
Right, huh?
We got that stability, man. Go ahead.
You gonna get that quiet look at now. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, just because you in this truth, man, don't mean all your problems about to go away. It just means the way you address your problems, that changes, man.
Right, huh?
Let's say he that increase of knowledge increases sorrow.
That increase of understanding, increase of grief.
How you just gonna learn? You just gonna learn a way how to have a solution to it. You know?
Those bitches ain't going nowhere.
Hey, and as the true men of the Lord are tried in that fire and tempered because they're that gold and that silver, you 2/3 are going to be cut off because you're that dross, you're that tin, that wood, that stone, that bullshit.
Right.
This is Zechariah 13, I'm going to start at 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
And that's what the Lord wants his people to be likened to a what? Pure fabric, man. Period. The Lord he don't compromise nothing. If it's in the Bible, it's set in stone, man, and that's just the way it's gonna be, man. Like the brother say, cut and dry. The Lord is not gonna bend anything for you, man, and your personal necessities or personal priorities. The Lord don't give a shit about that if he's not first, man.
That's right, man.
You know?
Like your boy, Bucky said, man, it's still your motherfucking set, man. Even though you getting your ass whooped, it's still your motherfucking set, man. You got tired, you going to 20 reps, you stopped at 10-8, you still got some money. Even when you finish at 20, it's still your motherfucking set, man.
And you ain't gonna get no sleep that night because your whole body gonna be sore.
Woo! Same
Your whole
thing.
body gonna be aching. You gonna be that, can't gonna even get up out the motherfucking bed the next morning, man. But that pain, what? Motivates you.
No pain, no gain.
All right, Dr. Y'all. And I'm gonna pass the mic to you. I ain't gonna hold
This Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies living sacrifice.
Yeah, man. Hey, that goes back to that blood, right?
Right.
We brought out the water, we brought out the fire, and the brother's going into the blood again. Blood is what? Likened into what? Sacrifice. Go ahead.
It says holy, acceptable.
Holy means what? Separate. Which is likened into what? Pure.
All right.
Not 98% cotton, 2% polyester, man. It's either all polyester or all cotton, all silk or all linen.
Well, you against the law on that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I went in earlier into the fabric, how distinct the Lord is about purity, man.
Yes, sir.
It goes all the way down to the fucking stitch, man.
Yes, sir.
Down to the stitch, down to the fabric you have on, man.
Sir. You're not even in the law. You're not even supposed to plant a garden with diverse seeds. So if you got a row of watermelons, you got to be all watermelon. You can't do half watermelon and half cucumber. That's an abomination.
And your animals. And animals as well. You're not supposed to mix animals. It's like a mule. A mule is an abomination.
Pit bull.
What they mix pit bull?
You know, American Terrier.
Them dogs, though.
Yeah, he's just saying, you don't want no people that mix them.
Well, yeah. Come. Okay. I see where y'all going with it. Come.
But then look, this show you how particular the Most High. He's about the details. All of them is small. Meticulous. About perfectionist. Yeah, he a perfectionist.
That's right, huh?
Even when when you understand that Most High is the creator of all things, he's the ultimate producer. You seen some of them say, cut.
Hey, just like this, bagging you up. When you have a perfect work, of something, and you just admire that work, you're not gonna allow nobody to go through and change that up, man. I want the sky blue and the grass green. I don't need no nigga going mixing green grass with purple and trying to come up with a new grain of grass, mixing chemicals up with the atmosphere to come up with the sky with a new color.
Right.
The Lord don't need that. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Hey,
y'all go ahead, bro.
Yakanah, this is for you. This is Matthew 5:48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
Yeah, man. So you gotta be particular, man. You gotta, like this brother here, and certain other brothers around Israel, they get into producing songs or producing beats. It don't happen in an hour, man. You sit there for hours at a time.
Even days.
The things that most people don't even pay attention to, like the brother said, another word you use, particularity, man. Down to a tick, down to a beat.
Going on.
Stuff that the average person might not even fucking pay attention to or think twice about. It matters to you. So how much more the Lord, man?
Yeah. That's how, me personally, that's how I have my shit. You gotta have the camera right. Shit gotta be right, man. Everything gotta be, even when I draw and paint pictures, it may take some of them may take me an hour, some of them may take me 2 weeks, 3 weeks. If I'm really just putting my all into it, man. But when the masterpiece is done, let the shit jump off the page, man.
Everything's not on point. The
complete works of failure, so it's useless.
Yeah, man. That's how particular folks are, man. Even when it comes down to this man.
It says Romans 12 and 2. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Right.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
Perfect. Hey, but look though. But wait, read that last part again, like the renewal.
All right. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing.
Okay, transform, renewal. Right? Are they not synonyms of each other? They do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, of your mind.
All right.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
And there's only one way to do that, man. And that's this. This Bible.
Right.
And then you have to be taught. You can't just wake up and just open up a Bible, because I've tried it.
Right.
Before I came to the truth.
Right.
Like, man, I'm gonna learn this whole book. Man, by the time you get to Genesis, the 7th chapter,
fell asleep.
You sleep, man.
Come on.
You can't force you to get into it.
This is Romans chapter 13 and 2. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of power. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
And this is what you resisted. In this book, you find what? Life, and death, man. Sweet and bitter. Bitter and sweet, like the brother say, man.
He said, choose you this day.
Life or death, man. So for you to turn this down, like the brother just brought out, you choosing death, man. For you to walk away from this thing, man, 4 days before Passover, you to choose death, man. For you to log in on YouTube under a woman's alias, man, alias, however you say that, a woman account, man, you chose life. You chose death, man.
If I can add to it, you know, what this word we're just going into, this word is the blood. And what the scriptures say, Matthew 26 and 28, man, the blood is the remission of sin. When you go into the word remission, it's a cancellation of debt, man. So if you refuse this word, you're refusing to cancel out your debt. So you accepting the whole responsibility of you going off. You know, you're accepting the responsibility of the nation of Israel, man, being wicked as hell. So when the Lord come back to strike judgment on this place, man, you're going to be a part of that, man. Why? Because what? You refuse the remission of what? Sin. Which is the cancellation of debt.
Other scriptures, it can be likened unto Yahweh said the whole use of man's life is blood. If I'm not mistaken.
It's gotta come out.
This
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 17, verse 11. For the life of the flesh is in the blood. There you go, man. That's the scripture I'm looking for. Come on. Read it. I just said it. You know? For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls. Yeah. For it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. Yeah. And just to go you gotta be a fucking maniac to reject or refuse to have a shot, man. That's what the spirit, man. Real quick. St. John 6 and 53. Then Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, except you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life. And I will raise him up in the last day.
About like another 30 minutes, because we've been going for about an hour.
Hit that blood, drink that blood and hit that flesh, man. And it's been renewed in the last hit. Because we just the hit, man. You ain't in the beginning. Huh?
I got a quick question. He got some market was next time.
It's Matthew 20.
It's cool. No, go ahead.
Let him go.
Romans 12 and 12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. And that's part of that cleansing process to purify the silver and the gold, you know? Because we know when the tribulations, it's going to be something better to make us stronger, you know? So that's why we keep praying and hoping that we see that, you know, the Most High shows us how clear it's going to be after that tribulation part, because we know it's all of the process, we're just going to ride that wave.
Right. It's shed for many for the remission of sins.
Yeah, we had brought that one out that came out again, man. That's only for those who the Lord have chosen, man. They ain't for everybody. They ain't for every Israelite, man.
Right on.
Every Israelite don't have that luxury of having remission for sins because they don't even want it, man. They want to continue being Lil Day and Man and all them other goddamn characters out there.
It's 1 John 1:7. But if we walk in the light, as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another, and the blood of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, his son, cleanses us from all sins.
Yeah, man. Because ultimately, he's the mediator between us and the Most High, man. When he speaks up for us, when we fuck up, he speaks up for us, man. Yeah, he's intercessor to us and the Most High, man. You know, there's a lot of things be going on. Even our, the scripture to you, even our spirit itself prays for us, man. You know, cries out to the Most High, man, without you even knowing. You know? So it's a lot of things be happening between the physical and the spiritual realm, man. It's on a whole other level that we can even comprehend right now, man.
Let them go. They ain't eat yet. Everybody got
okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and cursings. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Right, because that's a beautiful thing, man. You gotta choose life, man. That you and your seed, your whole house, can live, man. We can't be around here bullshitting and also expecting to benefit off your bullshit, man. Right. You only gonna get bullshit. You know? You gotta really put work in order for your house and those of your loved ones and hopes of being saved. Because even you still don't know, man. Yeah, Ezra asked the angel about that. The angel's like, look, man, I can't grant you. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. I can't grant you that and say you're gonna be delivered, man. You know? But I'd rather go out on my shield, hoping that I do, man. At least they go down the history and say,
he already go out on my shield and throw in the towel.
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
You go out as a man. At least when history be written in the kingdom, that boy was a soldier. Yeah, that boy was a soldier. Yeah, he put the work in to help bring it forth the elect, man. You know, you still gonna be honored for that. But I ain't gonna give up. You know, based on a brother, kind of talk harsh, you know, kind of hard to me, man. You know, I ain't gonna go on a month hiatus, man. Just say hell with it.
I don't like the way he spoke. He hurt my feelings. But guess what? You definitely wouldn't like to be around your house shop, man.
Right.
Hostile.
Yeah, man.
So the word hostile means it means hard, man. You know?
Yeah, they couldn't deal with house shop. A lot of these guys be talking about, oh man, I want to be around the elders. Elders are hard at. You can't. Behind the scenes, what be going on behind the scenes, you can't deal with that, man.
Too emotional.
You couldn't deal with that, man. Go ahead.
It's 1 Peter 2:18. Servants, be servants to your masters with all fear, not only the good and gentle, but also to the frugal.
Yeah, some brothers are frugal. Some brothers are serious.
Straight about business.
Yeah, straight about business, straight shooters, man. And they can call you on your bullshit, man. I think if an elder brother,
typically those guys are not too fun to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really be your true your idiocy can't really display itself in its true form around guys like this, right? You uncomfortable.
But when you do that, you got something to hide too, though, man. Something you hide, you live in a double life, man. You can't be in this true living a double life, man. You know, you a man of the Lord. How much you going home eat bologna sandwich? You know, yeah, that mystery meat, man.
No. The feast of unleavened bread, eating all type of yeast. Got a fucking hamburger in your mouth. Oh shit, I forgot. Still shooting.
Yeah, you still taking them 1992 pictures with Man in them at the Dangerous Club in the goddamn city, man. Posed up. You like this and shit. Posed up with them niggas, man.
With a trigger finger.
Yeah,
with a trigger finger.
Trigger finger. You got that one country ass nigga with his hand on his chin. Look, you niggas crazy, man. Tell me that goes on, man.
Hey, did you see Yahweh Shai and Barabbas posted up together? Say Barabbas posed up. Yahweh Shai in front of
Yeah, leaning. Come on, man. Hey, man, the reason why a lot of people don't like the prophets and don't like different men of the Lord and elders, because we speak the truth, man. All the time, and like one of these brothers in the camp said something about one of the way you can identify what's going on with laughter, because when you laugh, or you kind of smirk about something, it's because you identify what's been said, man.
Right, I just relate to it.
Which one of you brothers say that, man?
Laughter is identification.
Yeah, laughter is identification on what is being said, man. Because we can bring out real life fucking things all day. You going 9 times out of 10, you like, damn, I came across that, man. I done seen niggas do that, man.
Everything we speak is from experience.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to pull it out our ass and just fabricate shit just to get y'all a good story. It's like you brother say, it's everyday real life.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and the day after that, man. Everybody gets on me. Take a swing.
This is Revelations chapter 4, Salakia, chapter 3, verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me.
Right. Is that's gonna be is the Lord actually gonna do that? No, but he's knocking at the door with the elder apostles, man. With men of the Lord. That's how he's knocking at the door with you, man. It's not a coincidence on your goddamn Saturday, you walk down on the men of the Lord, man. That's all by design. The Lord had you set up. Search the internet, you stumble on a video. Right. Search the internet, you stumble onto one of the men of the Lord, man. Right. That's him knocking at the door trying to sup with you, man. Yeah, the Lord ain't gonna knock on your door like the goddamn sisters, man. All right, Grubhub.
Hey, we'll sup with you right now, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's like well, the Lord, correction. Yahweh Shai is something with you right now. His men.
Man. We the mouthpiece of the Lord, man.
Right on.
Salakia, if I can add, that door is a synonym for your mind.
Right.
And I got one more verse on that.
Yeah, because that goes back to the doorpost. You have a doorpost, you have what in the middle of the door. You have an actual door,
The entrance.
The entrance of the door. That's why the Lord makes it, once again,
that's where you go in, and that's where you come out.
What the Lord says on the one where you come in, what in that door? Straight, man. And you got guys like you. I know who you been getting up. But you got guys that want to come through the back door. You got guys that want to come through the ceiling like Mission Impossible. And at the last minute,
Jake want to come in. Jake want to come in to their old lady profiles and shit, man. Their old lady from YouTube account. God ain't dealing with that, man.
That's that nigga.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
That's that nigga. Bro, man.
Hey, like your boy said, whatever they said he did that shit. That's him.
Jake watching right now. He probably on Courtney Weaver's account right now. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Verse 21. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne.
Only ones that are gonna overcome and basically overcome the things that's gonna come out of the election. And Lord willing, we up that number, man. Well, yeah. My brother's running down.
I got John 14:23. That ties in with this brother just brought out. Yahweh Shai answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will
keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him.
Yeah, man. Make that agreement with him, man. And that, hey, man, somebody give me real quick.
And that agreement with him is supper with him. Let's eat. What we doing right now? We eat. Right? We're going to these scriptures. We watch the elder videos. We watch different brothers' videos. Right? You eat. Them brothers over there, they got a paper plate, a fork, and a spoon with the napkin out, man. You know?
15. Read now. Right, I'm going to give you an example. Read that again. Whoever had that.
Come on, huh? John 14:23. Yahweh Shah answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him.
Said we, man, like French. God said we gonna sit in agreements with him, man. We're gonna start dealing with him. And then through, I'm gonna show you the example of that, because when they talks about the word, the woman wisdom, who embodied wisdom, man? The Most High, man. How about Shem Shai? He embodies wisdom because he made wisdom, man. That's who's dealing with you. Now, go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 15. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations.
Right, and that's the whole master plan of this thing right here. We're getting and receiving wisdom to judge the nations, man. Even our own nations. All right? Yeah. They have full dominion and rulership of planet Earth, man. You niggas want the hood, man. You niggas want the hood. We want the fucking world.
That's
right. Jake want to be what that nigga Nicky Bones and shit, man.
Big Meats and shit, man.
You know, Free Ray Rick Ross. That's what Jake. That's what Jake. The way you're supposed to be looking at the prophets of the Lord, right? That's how you look at these wicked ass, filthy ass niggas, sodomizing ass niggas out here, man. Jake get to walking like them and talking in their mind, and Jake mind, Jake try to embody these guys. That's right. You be like, bro, this not who you naturally is. Who the fuck is this? A big group of bitches come around Jake. It's a whole nother spirit come on Jake. You gotta out your pants all the way off your hands. Hey, we see an hour ago, you was cursing out niggas that dress like that. Now you looking like that. What are we doing? Jake super. You know?
We seen niggas last night with snow boots on and blue jeans, walking bullet. You know, I mean, what the fuck, man?
Oh, you gotta turn them in like young boy. Everybody wanna be young boy now. Niggas both niggas now. Jake walking around like this, man.
That nigga had elastic snow boots on. And I'm lying out?
Yeah.
That nigga like he was behind some huskies and shit, you know? Nigga in Baton Rouge. Liquor store down here, man.
And he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely.
Keep going.
If a man content himself unto her, Salaki, if a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generations shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways,
right, man,
and bring fear and dread upon him.
Which we all did that, man. Being disciplined. It's gonna say something about being disciplined, man. You know, bringing fear upon you. You thinking martial law is gonna happen right now? You think the Most High is gonna come back? The list goes on. Go ahead.
And torment him with her discipline.
Right, there you go.
Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Right. The Most High coming in and supping and dealing with you, man. Go ahead.
Hey, but what comes with that, he put fire on your ass.
Yeah, man.
Putting that fire on your ass.
Then will she return the straight way unto him, and confront him. Salaki, comfort him and show him her secrets.
Right, these scriptures, the mission of these scriptures, man. Right, that's when the Most High is really stepping and dealing with you. Like he said, we gonna come and deal with you, man.
God,
you can put it on there.
I got real quick. Just to back you up, Elder, you were saying that you're gonna rule it over the nations, man. 2 and 20. Revelation 2 and 26. Revelation 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
This wisdom of Solomon 6, verse 20. Therefore the desire of wisdom brings to a kingdom. If If your delight be then in thrones and sceptres, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore.
The Lord called us kings, man. If you want to desire a kingdom and rule over nations, man, desire this wisdom, man.
Right.
It's all gonna be given. What the Lord said in Psalms, man, the 2nd chapter, man. Ask of me, that should give you the heathen for thy possession, man.
Come on. Psalms 19:7. It said, the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimonies of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Sir, the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandments of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes.
Right. When you desire that, man, when the Lord is actually accepting and dealing with you, man, right? When you're eating up this spiritual buffet, man, this food is already always being dished out, man. Time and time again, man. What else done that?
I got one. Let me get right to that. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Right.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Right. No, man. You passing down Florida Avenue, you going through that phone, looking at them big booty bitches, man. You turn that big ass head to the right.
Right.
You see your teachers right here, man.
Right.
On the boulevard, man. On the ass, man. Get it in.
Right.
Hey, look at the nigga right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Ass head, man.
You hit him out in the head.
He turned that big ass head. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that's why.
Nigga had to turn that big ass head. You see it?
That's why Jake Bad built it. Jake Skinny, malnutrition. But they come and get where the food at.
Yeah, man.
Jake always saying they hungry, but I don't never won't eat. Just where the real food at.
Right.
You gonna get medicinal properties coming from this shit, man.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it out.
Hey, you got it,
Got it. This Job 23 and 12. It says in 11, my foot held his steps.
Hey, there goes some more big head niggas, man. One big nigga.
Yeah, nigga bad built.
Yeah, man. You know, get you all the deep freezer, man. Look at Go ahead.
Nigga got it right. Niggas got bad built countenance, man. This Job 23 and 11. My foot held his steps. His ways have I kept and not declined. Neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
Yeah, man. So you eat, instead of eating,
it's the vitamins right here.
Yeah, instead of you eating the regular food, but you really eating the food of this word, man, which got vitamins, minerals, all right? Probiotics and all the fibers and things you need.
Alkaline.
Electrolytes and all that, man. Alkalinity to build his body up, man.
Yeah, there you go.
You know? Right. Bring that up. We got the better shirt now. Bring that up.
Come on, now.
It said it.
Go ahead. What you got to say?
Beautiful.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Let him get it.
Go over to that one. We're about to shut it down in a minute. We're going to shut it down. All right.
I got one. Ecclesiastes 15 and 1. He that feareth the Lord will do good, and he that the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. And as a mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin.
Right, man.
With the bread of understanding shall she feed him.
Yeah, there you go.
And give him the water of wisdom to drink.
Come on, nourish you up, man. Hey, man, you remember when you was that big head little baby? Your mama grabbed you. She rub your little black ass. You know, the cold. Put something on your big ass head, man. You know, put the food in your mouth. This woman here does us, man. You know. Yeah, we gotta. Don't worry, man. I'm about to shut it down.
Hey, and when you be bad, what that woman do to you then?
Put on your ass.
She ain't just all sweet. The brother brought that out earlier, man. She got that bitter side too. Right.
This is Sirach 19, verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do the things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
Yeah, man. Point, man. So with that, man, we hope that was edifying. But we're about to go into the Shabbat service, and more than likely we're gonna put up a video before we go into the ceremony. But we hope this was edifying. Like I said, once again, as always, with all praise and glory and infinite honors to Yahweh. Double honor to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
We're gonna keep that solemn assembly spiritual.
Shalom. We Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out to prophesy